That customer pick that you just saw, huge, 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 huge. When we're talking about origami, around here, we call it like the origami craze, because I feel like everybody has like, if they get one, they have to get more. They love, the assembly is easy peasy. They love how durable it is. They love how functional it is. But on top of all of the storage greatness that we love from origami, they also do things that are more decorative, and they listen. When you guys say, okay, we love origami, we love what we have, can you give me something that's like a bookshelf that has like the nice little shelving on there that I can put my stuff, and it's very decorative and we can put it out and has a sleeker, slimmer design? Origami says, boom, there you go, it's here. It's the foldable steel 6-tier bookshelf. And when I said huge for customer pick, I looked this up last night, 1,004 5-star reviews on this. We've taken $20 off, so this is now under $100. You get 4 flex payments if you want to do this for $24.99 a month, 5 if you have the HSN credit card, and free shipping and handling. So we have 2 origami pieces, but I gotta have my girl with me if we're gonna talk origami. I have Rebecca Wood with us. She, of course, is always with me when we're talking about bettering our lives, because you're our lifestyle expert.
Thank you. Hi.
But I love that origami listens.
I do too. They actually said, you know, we heard from you. You love origami.
Yeah.
If you've never heard about origami, I'm going to show you why there is that craze. But we heard from you and you said, I love the way it looks. I love that I can store whatever I want, wherever I want, with ease. But I want something that might have maybe a little bit more of a decorative look. Yeah. And so that's what we gave you with this. And it is beautiful, but you still got everything you love about origami. This is how it's gonna come to you.
Did you blink?
Did you blink? I know, you broke it down just like, that's all you have to do. And when you wanna build it, you pull this right out of the box and you open it up. That is all you have to do. Here's where the magic happens. This is why origami can hold up to 70 pounds on each one of these shelves. This is that patented origami lock. You're just gonna thread it on the top and push down. That's all you, no screws, no wrenches, no leftover pieces where you're wondering, I really hope I didn't need that. Even this top shelf is already on. You do not have to connect it. You just flip it over, and then you're gonna lock it into place, just like so. You're done.
If you go look at the customer reviews, which I always do.
Yes, me too.
That was the #1 thing that everybody was talking about. This assembly could not be more easy.
Right.
They were saying getting it out of the box was probably the hardest thing. It's just getting out of the box. Once it was out, that was it. If you blinked, you would have missed it.
I mean, it literally took me maybe a minute and a half because I was actually explaining it as I was doing it. So really, really, it's under a couple minutes. But what we've done with this is we've added this beautiful lattice work to the side. So if you're using it as a bookshelf or really anything, you know that you have that support here to keep them in place. We also have, I'm gonna tip this so you can see that they're perforated. They're perforated shelves right here, which also adds a beautiful design element. Oh, thank you. That's a gorgeous shot right there. It's a beautiful design element, but say you're going to use this outside because guess what, guys? This is origami, which means powder-coated steel. You can use this indoors or outdoors. So you could use this for your flowers, for your garden. If you wanted to maybe have an herb garden here, you can water the plants right on here. It's perforated tops, then they could go right down and it dries and nothing's wrong. And gorgeous colors.
Well, the one you're demonstrating on right now is the orange.
Is the orange.
And it's really funny because when I was reading the review, somebody was saying, I could not find, like I wanted orange. That's what was going with my decor. I could not find shelving or like a bookshelf that was in the color that I wanted. They were like, thank you, origami.
That is so neat to hear. I love that. It's such a pretty color.
Yes.
But that's another thing we wanted to give you because you're using these all around your house. We read your reviews. We see all the different ways you're using them. So we want to give you options when it comes to color. So we've got the gorgeous sage. It's kind of relatively new within the last year or so. And people are really, really loving that sage. The orange, light yellow is my favorite.
Well, it must be everybody else's favorite too, because I think, are we under 50? under 50 left in the light yellow.
Such a beautiful kind of a buttercream yellow. We have the platinum, which is a gorgeous color, especially if you're going for that industrial look. The black, and what we also have here, but we don't have on there is the emerald green, which is a very, very, very pretty, deep, rich emerald green. But these are a few of the different ways that you told us you are using this decorative bookshelves, and we wanted to share it with you. That's a really great thing. Go read the reviews, because it's almost like a Pinterest board for ideas. People tell us, this is how I'm using it, this is how I'm using it.
And we're gonna run some of those at the bottom of the screen of those reviews. And when I say something's a huge customer pick, and I said the reviews are great, and I feel like sometimes if you get something home and it doesn't live up to your standards, you get a little worked up, you're like, right? You can't wait to go write a review to be like, I'm gonna warn the next person, this isn't the thing. But if you get something home and it does what you expected it to do, you're like, oh, that's great. But if something is even far beyond your expectations, you go and you're like, I can't wait to tell everybody. And 1,004 people decided, I thought this was a 5-star absolute, I love this, can't wait to tell you it exceeded my expectations. For me, that's
I know, it really speaks volumes about origami.
Because we can show you everything here, we can show you all the ways to do it, but when people get it home, that's the thing.
I love it.
And these are real ways that people use them.
Real ways that we heard from you, and I love it. Crafters love it, and this is the light yellow, so you can see why it's such a beautiful, pretty picture. Picture perfect color for even a nursery. It would be great for a nursery. It's perfect for bathrooms, but we have it decked out here. And look at everything you can hold. Remember, so give you the dimensions as you're looking at this so you can kind of think, where can I use it? First of all, it's about 5.5 feet tall. It's 2 feet wide, and it's only 11 inches off the wall, that's it. If you're using the leveling feet, so if at home you have some uneven floors, they come with leveling feet. If you're using those, each of these shelves will hold 50 pounds for a total of 300 pounds of storage. If you have level floors, you don't need those. Each of those shelves will hold 70 pounds for 420 pounds of storage. I mean, it's amazing.
Well, and that goes back to it being so durable.
Yes.
It being something that you can, peace of mind.
You're gonna love it for the powder rooms, your small little bathrooms, because it's vertical storage. Remember, it's only 2 feet by 11 inches off the wall. You're getting tons of vertical storage here. So those tiny little bathrooms that don't have any kind of storage whatsoever, look at how gorgeous it is too. So you can really deck it out, put some decorative pieces on there, but also make sure you have your lotions, your potions. And because this is powder-coated steel, you could put your hot tools right on there and not have to worry about it whatsoever.
And it's okay being in the bathroom where it's hot and steamy and moisture in the air.
Yes, moisture will not do anything. It's the color, what powder-coated steel is the color is actually bonded to the metal. So even if you were to spill some bleach, say you're using this in your laundry room and you spill some bleach and wipe it up, it's not going to be corroded. Could you ever say that with the plywood and the cheaper materials out there? But with origami, you know you can. Love it for kind of a little bit of a pantry area where you could put your snacks. You can put all of the different utensils and things that you need at your disposal, but have no space for it. I have a lot of space in my kitchen, and I still need more. I always need more because I like to bake and cook. So I want everything I need. Instead of having to get on the ground, dig through my cupboards, I can have everything I really use a lot right here.
Right here, out in the open. And when I read the reviews, I looked, some people said I used it as a bookshelf. They said I had boxes of books that were just sitting in a closet. I couldn't wait to get this home, unpack all of them, put them into my bookshelf. And because of the sides, I didn't need like bookends.
Exactly, that's why we added that beautiful lattice work.
So the way they have it here.
Pretty it is. It's not just for decoration. Of course it adds kind of a delicate touch, a really pretty decorator's touch, but it's functional. You can, I mean, say you're gonna put DVDs on there as well. They're not going to fall over. Love that for the entertainment center.
They were talking about next to the TV, putting your modem on it, putting your router on it, putting your DVR, your whatever you need. It's almost like, it's one of those things you don't know where to put something. This is where you put it.
This is where you put it. And it's that great classic vertical storage that gives you space in very tight areas. You saw, real quickly, in case you weren't looking, remember, it's going to come to you just like this. You pull it out of the box and you let gravity do all of the work. All you have to do is thread this lock on place, push down, and that is what's going to secure whatever you put on here, whether it is expensive electronics or your books or plants, you know it's secure there with each one of them, each shelf holding up to 70 pounds. That top shelf's already connected. You just flip it over and then lock it into place, just like so. That's all you have to do. Within a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you're good to, no fighting with the husband.
No.
No getting grumpy. No bottles of wine. Well,
with anyone. I mean, you can still drink wine.
Still drink the wine.
We're not saying you can't drink the wine. You get 6 tiers of this.
Tiers, and each one of them, remember, holding up to 70 pounds. It just depends on if you're gonna use those leveling feet. We put those there because we know a lot of us don't have those perfectly level floors. If you're using this out in the garage, so many times the garage are the areas that definitely aren't gonna have a level floor. So all you do to make it level is you just twist it to the perfect side until it doesn't rock anymore. Just
you mean I don't have to like take a little, you know, cardboard, fold it up, and then put
napkins.
Oh, is that? No, you do it too. Don't tell me you don't do it. We all do it. When the table wobbles and you're like, just stick cardboard underneath there. It'll stay there for the next 20 years while this table is being used.
And it does. But the beautiful colors too, think of it all the different rooms. Kids rooms, craft rooms, laundry rooms, garages, work areas, bathrooms.
So orange.
Orange.
Light yellow, which is the most limited. We had under 50 last time we checked. Emerald green.
Love the emerald green too.
I love that that's what Origami, they give us pops of color that maybe you don't see anywhere else in this kind of decor. And then they give us something if you want more of like a modern look of something. So that is the platinum. We also have it in the sage and the black. So we have lots of color options still available here. Don't forget, because right now we're running a thing with Origami, and if you get anything over $99, we're doing free shipping and handling. So this falls within that. We will ship this to you with no cost, which means if you do the 4 flex payments, you can get this home for the first $25 payment that you make. If you do it with the 5 flex, that brings it down to what, $20? Yep, $20. $20, you could get this home and start adding it up. And we always talk about, Rebecca, again, when I read the reviews and people, you know, I was reading what they were saying, they all were saying, I got it, loved it, came back for another one. Came back for another one, because you all of a sudden realize in your home, oh, I could use it here, I could use it for that. So you have the free shipping and handling, you've got this great price, we've knocked it down $20. This is the time to see whatever the big hoopla is.
Yes, this is why people have come to me and said, I have 32 pieces of origami in my home. 32. That's a fact. Isn't that crazy?
I feel like there's somebody out there that maybe has more. We're gonna have to
I want to know it. Please tell us.
Like an origami off.
Oh, origami off.
Send me pictures of your house. I love this. Don't go anywhere. We have one more piece from Origami.
You got it.
But I want to tell everybody